Hi, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Lounge. I'm here as always with my good friends Tony and Matt. Say hi, y'all.
What's up, people?
No.
All
Oh,
right, fine. Just spite me like that then.
that
Um,
is.
so welcome back, everyone. We had our jank test episode. If anyone's seen that one beforehand, and we're kicking off another late night talk today. How are you boys doing? How's your week been?
It's certainly been interesting, or at least today I had a midterm that I
Okay.
learned about last week, and I think I did all right, but you never know how you always do.
Are you telling me that they surprise midterm? Is that even a thing?
No, it wasn't a surprise midterm,
Oh,
but
okay.
you know me, I just don't really. I I'm going into that like classic teenage phase, like you don't really study, don't really take notes, like you
Oh,
maybe
oh yeah, 100%, dude.
you maybe go into like a little bit studying like the night before, but other than that, nothing.
No, most of the time, especially because of my major as well, the majority of my studying, or actually, there really isn't any studying. Pretty much all my work is project based.
Nice.
So I just work on stuff for like a week straight and then boom, I submit it. And that's like most of my stuff.
Nice.
Although I do have a midterm coming up, but I get to take it from home. So I'm going to be
Oh,
sitting in my PJs, taking my quiz. Definitely not cheating, I swear.
you're a good
All that
boy.
fun stuff.
Good boy.
Anyways, Tony, are you trying to conjure up brain cells still?
Sorry.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm like the gecko, like you know that gecko in the meme where you have the DVD player bouncing around. That's my brain sometimes, and
You just
that was
have
one
the
of those
single
moments.
brain cell bouncing around currently.
When I
Yeah.
heard gecko, I thought you were going to talk about gecko.
On yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
real, right?
dude.
Why is that the
Mm.
first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word gecko?
Dude, it's
Are you kidding?
that commercial's ingrained in my mind because it's
It
always around.
it's iconic. Like you can't escape it. I see them at work all the time because we have a huge TV in our break room. I God, it's the Geico commercials. Oh, but the best is I don't know why. Whatever station we're tuned into has the most random mix of English and Spanish ads. So 1 minute you get the Geico gecko, and the next you get an entirely Spanish like car dealership video.
Oh, yes.
Um, it's interesting, and I speak the world's smallest amount of Spanish to the point where I cannot understand sentences. So
Fair enough.
I know. Hey, one of my favorite words is huevos, just because it can either mean eggs or balls. It's great.
thank you, Tony,
Bro,
for
I
your wonderful
hold up.
knowledge.
Let's just make this clear. I don't know if that's exactly correct. If anyone is speaking Spanish and is listening to this, please don't just absolutely kill me.
Not trying to offend anyone here, I swear.
Exactly.
we're just a bunch of teenagers saying whatever comes to our
We're
mind. So
literally just a bunch of dumbasses talking into mics,
yeah,
guys. Forgive us, please.
yeah.
Um.
Anyways,
Okay. This is kind of a side tangent because I am interrupting
We love
this.
that.
I mean,
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
ahead.
Basically, today I was vibing. I got home like because my school got off early for today because
Mhm.
Mondays are minimum days,
That's always
and
nice.
yeah,
Dude,
and then
I'm
I
jealous.
yeah you
I mean,
bet
granted, I
you
only
are.
have one class and it's like an hour and 15 minutes, so
What do you
it's
Fair
only do
enough.
in one class? Okay, I'll get into that later. Go ahead,
maybe.
Tony.
Yeah. But
Yes.
basically, what happened is I walked to my house from home, and I like my some people had all the people in my house had to leave besides me because um life stuff, right? And it was just me and the dog, and I was just like, huh, it looks warm outside. So I went and laid down on our turf out in the back, and just fell asleep in the sun for an hour.
Dude, you
Sounds
It
actually
was
nice.
just
so nice.
you just literally took the place of your dog. Like you just went outside and was just like, yes, warm grass.
Dude, my dog went with me.
Yo,
My dog was
nice,
just
hanging
vibing
out.
on the grass with me. I was like, yeah, this is nice. I took a really nice photo of it, of the sky, so I'm gonna send that in our chat.
All right,
Like,
I wanna see that.
I,
it's so blue.
Poor listeners literally can't see what the hell we're talking about, but you know
yeah,
what?
they,
I'll take it.
eh,
Yeah.
That's okay. They can use their imagination.
sheesh.
Look, it's so blue.
That's
Damn.
very blue.
Well, Literally zero clouds in the sky.
I know, and I was vibing with it. I fell asleep for like I said, a solid hour, and I woke up and I was like, oh, I have work in like 30 minutes, and
Oh
then
my
I proceeded
god.
to go to my bed and sleep for another 15 minutes, and had to like kind of speed walk to my work.
Bruh. If I woke up with 30 minutes until my work, I don't think I would make it in time because it takes me like 15, 20 just to drive there. Not to
Dude, I
mention
can
come
walk
in,
to my work
clock
in
in, all that
15.
jazz. Yeah, I know. All right, you don't have to flex how close your work is. Come on. Killing me here.
Yeah, it takes like driving 7 minutes to my work, or at least one of them. But if I like choose to ride my bike, it's like 19-20. So
Okay. That's not too bad.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's not a bad life. But
Yeah, could be worse.
anyways, Lucas, how are you doing, my friend? Like you asked us, but how are you doing?
I am doing just fine. I've had a couple days of work, got some midterms coming up, like I was talking about. Other than that, I have been way swamped, but in a very good way, because I've had way too many games that I've wanted to play recently.
All right.
With my very limited amount of free time, it's been kind of nuts. Don't know if we touched on it last time because I don't know if it was out already or not. Elden Ring came out recently. That game has
Oh
been
yes,
pretty killer.
I've seen
Um,
that.
I'm pretty garbage at the Souls games, to be fair, but hey, it's fun, so I'm having a good time there.
Fair
New
enough.
Destiny expansion came out, so our
That
buddy,
was
or I
fun.
don't know if you guys know our buddy Jack, but he's dragging me back into that one
Dragging you
with
back.
me kicking and screaming into the new expansion.
I don't. You can't make me do anything.
I don't want to grind bounties anymore,
I
please.
know.
Oh my god. But anyways, other than that, yeah, I've been kind of vibing,
Fair
chugging
enough.
away, working on stuff. Trying to get an internship actually too. That's been my
Oh,
other fun
were
adventure
you?
right now. I was literally like 10 minutes before we started recording, I was uploading work to my resume site, trying to get
Yeah.
ready to, or not my resume site, my portfolio site. There we go. There's the word. Trying to get that up and running. Um, anyways, so that's how we've all been doing. Matt, I think you had something you wanted to talk about today, or is that correct?
Oh yeah, of course. Uh, Today it's gonna be a bit of a more concrete topic that we're gonna talk about today. But what I wanted to get into was like like casual versus competitive gaming.
All right, fair
I'm
enough.
only a casual gamer, and also
Yeah, I
concrete
think
doesn't
you're
taste that good, by the
probably
way.
the most competitive out of the either of us. But here, go ahead.
Oh yeah. The thing, the like one thing that I've noticed playing like a game competitively is that it is not for everyone. Like I will speak from experience in saying that competitive gaming is not for everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, when you guys dragged me into like comp and Overwatch, I
Oh
hated it.
God,
That was fun though.
dude, I
I
really
it
used
hurt
to
me.
like Overwatch, but comp. Oh man, that like to be honest, that kind
I,
of killed my entertainment of the game.
yeah, you guys were like so serious, and I was just like, dude, I want to play Reinhardt and do the
I
whole
mean,
20 off the cliff.
granted, me and two other people were like we're playing it like almost every day. Like any chance we could get on together, we would play that. We
Mhm.
would grind, just play that whenever. So I can understand like, oh, this isn't for me, like the competitive aspect. But at the same
Mhm.
time, it's for those that actually are like actually want to. It's really fun.
Yeah, fair enough. I know for me personally, it's very subjective what games I want to get into for competitive, but for the most part with me, I generally stick away from it. I think for me personally, I just have a tough time sticking with and grinding one game to death just for the sake of quote unquote getting good at it.
Fair
Ironic because
enough.
I was just talking about freaking Elden Ring and that suffering, but that's kind of on a different
It's
playing
different
field
kind of
because that's
suffering.
very much of a single player game. You know, you're not trying to one up other people.
Yeah, the only person you try to one up is yourself.
Pretty much.
See, straight up, this is why I play Minecraft a lot of the time, is because Minecraft has all the aspects of competitive gaming and casual gaming at your disposal. Because you can have really
Yeah.
competitive servers like factions and stuff, but also meanwhile just having a different server where you're literally the town's drug dealer.
You know what that is? I mean, that is a good
I was
point.
also the pastor of that town, so I
And
was
the drug dealer
yeah
at the same time.
yeah
Yo, we get into like an 1800s right now. Jeez.
yeah basically the drug lab was underneath the church.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They don't expect the religious people because we're exempt from taxes.
Okay. Oh my God, please, guys, this is a joke for context.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna go on a rant. Just
All right.
bear with me.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Tony.
This is gonna offend maybe some people.
Oh boy.
I don't care.
Are we gonna have to cut this part out? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. What?
It's literally just gonna rant about how it's stupid that religious organizations get exempt from taxes when they're making so much money off followers.
I think I'm gonna stop you right there because as much as it would be an interesting topic to talk about,
We're gonna get dogged.
We're gonna get actually deleted if you try to do that.
I know. God.
Listen, we don't need to get removed off of Spotify and YouTube after one episode, please.
If you want to talk about it, put it in our chat. But other than that, don't talk about that on air.
I don't know. I mean, we always have the power of editing, but that's no fun having a random cut in the middle.
Yeah.
True. I won't say anything else. Just know that opinion stated there. Come at me if you dare.
Just know that Tony is not actually a drug dealer or a priest, please. That was a joke. Thank you.
That would be an interesting dynamic, though. Okay.
I joke. I actually joke, please.
But
all right. Anyways, Matt, sorry, we cut you off. I think you can keep going.
Nah, you're fine. Like, these tangents are what we are made to do, really.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, your main point was just that competitive wasn't for everyone, and I definitely agree with that. Do you have a particular reason why? Because I know out of the three of us, you're going to be definitely the most competitive. Is there a reason you find that you like going into competitive games or just multiplayer games in general?
When it comes to like multiplayer games and stuff like that, there's always a sense of satisfaction that I get, or like any competitive person gets, if your own skills can outplay someone else. So, for example, if I'm playing what?
Teabagging. That's all. Like that's I find that is the greatest show of dominance. This is just teabag your opponent.
Hey man, Halo is funny. It is kind of one of the games I do actually try to play competitively. But anyways.
Yeah, like for example, if I'm playing Minecraft Bed Wars with Tony here, and I just absolutely combo him off the bridge and destroy his bed before he falls into the void, that the sense of satisfaction that I get from that is it kind of increases my confidence and, dare I say, ego a little bit.
Okay, fair enough. No, that definitely makes sense, though. That's definitely the kind of answer I was almost expecting. So I think that's where the main satisfaction of competitive comes from, especially if you're doing it in a actual arena setting. You know, when you're actually physically there. Plus, if it's a team-based game, you know, it's kind of the same camaraderie you share with like traditional sports, which I think is why esports have blown up so much, is because it kind of invokes that same feeling that a lot of people kind of go for.
Yeah. And like, especially nowadays where like technology's improving, everything's like becoming more and more advanced. People are seeing esports as a legitimate career. And it's not just gaming as well. Like we have graphic designers, we have broadcasting, we have videography, we have so many different aspects of it that people can go into it that's not just gaming. Because
for sure.
Because the way I see it, if you're like not if you don't have the mindset to come in and like practice like it's your job,
Hmm.
uh I'm gonna tell this like a quick little thing right here. Last semester, for my team, out like we didn't have any scheduled practices, but on my own, I practiced anywhere between 3 and 5 hours a week for the entire week.
Damn.
I put in major time in that game. Yeah.
Hmm. And what was that
And-
at the time? That was Rocket League for you, right?
yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it took such a toll on me. Like just from what started in August, September, October, November, December, like 4 or 5 months like of me just straight grinding every day nonstop.
Hmm.
It takes so much out of you because you on top of like meeting your meeting your own expectations, you have to meet the expectations of your team, of other just you got to live up to this standard that is at times almost unattainable.
Mm. Yeah, I definitely, I guess I feel that as well. I mean, I don't have as much personal experience from it. I've dabbled in a little bit of competitive myself.
Yeah.
Um, but do what kind of gets you through that grind per se? Then, like you said, it takes a lot out of you. Do you find like it to be all worth it in the end when you have games, or does it kind of just slowly chip away at you and you've got to kind of take breaks, or how does that kind of work?
Definite breaks are definitely a part of it.
Hmm.
Uh yeah.
Is
So
it
Mm,
basically oh what
Tony? Wait, Tony, weird noises, man.
fair enough.
weird noises are what you make of them. And first off, that was a sophisticated one of just going, hmm.
A
Huh.
sophisticated noise. Okay. Wow, we're just turning into villagers.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Huh.
All
Huh.
right. All right. Both of y'all, come
And
on.
fair enough.
um, no, the only thing I was going to ask is like with taking breaks, is there a worry that what you've been practicing or like your skills will deteriorate if you take a break? Or does that not really happen?
Um It honestly, I think it honestly depends on like the game you're playing. But also, like if you're doing everything for at least like a couple months, then you've already built up that muscle memory. And
Mm,
on top of that, like that memory that you made in those couple months, also like I've been playing Rocket League on and off since 2016.
mhm.
So on top of the skills I've learned in these past couple of months, I've had for like years before. Almost what, 6 years?
Yeah, I guess at that point it does become pretty heavy muscle memory, huh?
Yeah. And like especially at the point that I'm at now, I know the like rotations. The only thing I would need to do is work on mechanics. Like
Fair enough. Is it just like
I'm
practice at that point then?
oh yeah. Like
Okay.
sometimes I before I even go into ranked, I would just like in Rocket League, we have there's a option where it's free play where it's just you, a ball, in an empty arena,
Okay.
and I will go in for like 15-30 minutes and just hit the ball.
Hmm. Like literally just drilling, basically.
Oh yeah, like we would, I would just literally put on some music and just work on controlling the ball.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
For our viewers listening, this man's is pretty cracked at Rocket League. Obviously, you just heard he's been playing for quite a while. Do you want to absolutely plug your YouTube channel here? Just kidding. It's actually already in the description. I beat you to it.
yeah,
I'm
I
plugging
noticed
it. Being
that.
desperate. Don't even have a single video. Let's go.
There we go. I mean, neither do I. I used to have videos, but that's a story for a different day. Um, Anyways, so what about you, Tony? Though you've been making funky noises in the corner. Have you delved into competitive games at all? Other than I know you mentioned Overwatch earlier.
Let's see. I play D2. Kind of competitive, not the same though. I play Minecraft, and Minecraft's a weird game because you can get competitive with the faction servers or whatnot, but um, sorry, I put a piece of gum in my mouth. Unprofessional, I know. I'm sorry, but
Really on the job, Tony?
yeah.
Come on, dude.
Wait, what? Hold on.
He put in a stick of gum, and I was kind of giving him a hard time about it.
Damn, killing me. No, it's all good though.
But
Um,
yeah, for me, the way I get competitive with games is I challenge myself.
fair enough.
I don't like to pit myself against others because if I lose, then I'm like, damn it. I feel bad if I lose because I know for a fact I am not as good as that person. But I also feel bad if the other person loses.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I think I'm definitely along the same route. I notice a lot of the time with multiplayer games, I get really nervous actually playing against other people, especially if I'm by
Really?
myself. Like if I've got friends playing with me or something, it's a little easier because then you're all hopped on a Discord call or something and you're having a good time. But if you're by yourself and you're running up against other people, it makes it a little bit more intimidating, I guess, for me. I don't know if you feel the same way, Tony.
hmm That's why I only play hardcore against myself when I'm being competitive. Because then I can just, when I die, I just take a really deep breath and then I scream. It's.
How to absolutely make your neighbors hate you in one easy step right there.
Yeah. Except for I don't scream that loud. It's more so like,
Oh,
Oh.
and that's it.
I didn't.
Oh,
We didn't hear anything.
I think our mic cut out.
Oh,
I think you
nice.
screeched so much your mic was just like, nah, not having it.
I'm done.
I'm not having this. Beautiful. This is why you get good mics, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blue Yeti, let's go.
Gang. All right.
Anyway.
Anyways, do you have anything else that you wanted to mention there, Matt?
Um, I I guess like my biggest thing, uh, like or like my biggest couple things of advice would be take breaks because if you don't take a break and you're grinding at like every day for hours on end, you will reach a point where you will punch a hole in your desk.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That
There's
was that was me in December.
yeah. There's definitely a value in taking a break there. I mean, because I don't know. I feel like that's the part that gets me down the most is just the how much grinding you have to do.
Oh yeah.
Um, because I don't know. It feels like repeating the same thing over and over again. It's like the definition of madness thing.
Yeah, like
Except that I guess the satisfaction comes out of the result does actually change. So
yeah, and like an
I don't know.
like especially with esports in general, it's so easy to get on grind. Like if I'm playing like a legit sport, if I'm going out playing soccer, volleyball, other
mhm.
football, baseball, I have to go out, find a place, and like sit down and play, and I have to worry about people on like sharing a field with people or unable to find a place, then you go home dejected, not wanting to do anything.
Mhm.
But the thing with esports is that all you need to do is press a couple buttons, log in, start playing.
Mhm.
So the accessibility is uh is so much better than legit sports. And also with that comes the mentality that because and especially in like competitive titles like Valorant, CS:GO, Overwatch, Rocket League, League of Legends, everyone's getting better constantly. So the thing is, like you always have to be improving no matter what.
Yeah, you
Even
gotta
if you,
gotta keep up with everyone else.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably like one of the most stressful things that I've faced in my
Mhm.
albeit short career of competitive gaming.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I
yeah,
think
suck it, Ben.
the stress is kind of the biggest part for me. I know you mentioned it, and I guess this is kind of a a good transition. I don't know about you guys, but I know a little bit in our surrounding group of people that a couple of us have started getting back into League. Surprisingly enough, yes, I know you can hate on it
Ew.
because yes,
Cringe.
cringe,
Oh my
cringe
god.
base,
Please,
right?
I'm burning.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. Toxic fan base. I know. I get it. But here's the thing. I don't know how
I
many
hate
of you
that.
listening have watched the Arcane TV
Okay,
show.
I haven't
yes,
yet.
I love
But
it.
first of all, banger show. Can we talk about that? Holy hell.
I would love
Um,
to.
No, I don't want spoilers.
okay, fair,
What?
fair enough then.
I'm not gonna ever watch it.
Um,
I just want to say that so you guys can't talk about it.
damn.
All right, so Lucas, you want to go into
So,
another
anyways,
call?
the ending of Arcane. No, it's all good. But regardless, I didn't need to really get into it too much. All I wanted to say is that I feel like that show, with how many people watched it, even outside of a gaming sphere, because I know it blew up and kind of took over the internet for a little while, got a lot of people back into League, including me and a couple other people, which was really weird to see because. It's with the reputation it has around it, you would think that people would stay like miles away from it, but I feel like all the characters and everything is what draws people into that game for the most part. At least does for me, because part of the thing I was mentioning earlier is that the competitive aspect, which is basically League's bread and butter, is usually not my thing. But playing it with friends, especially when you have a full 5 stack, oh my god, it's like a completely different game. Because then you just roll up with the boys, and whether you win or lose, you're generally having a good time.
Oh yeah,
Unless you're getting absolutely feeded on, then I just want to die.
yeah. It's like in specific games, like Overwatch, like you could be like if you're in ranked and you are just vibing, you're just kind of playing the game, not taking it too seriously, and you're winning.
Mm.
That is probably the best thing that you could do. Like
Oh,
if
absolutely, yeah.
you're getting the boys together or girls, we don't discriminate here.
Fair enough.
Or tacos, or like non-binary, etc. Anything
Why
between that
tacos?
description.
So, what specifically taco? Ooh, dude.
Okay.
Dude, Taco Bell tacos are good.
Okay,
I
no,
did
kinda
actually
hungry.
have tacos for dinner, so
I'm
fair.
jealous. I'm gonna raid your pantries.
You better not. I've got leftover chicken and it's mine.
Oh, dude, it's too late. I'm already there.
It's too late. I'm already at your door. Knock, knock.
Dude, like a great segue from competitive gaming and League of Legends to tacos.
This is how we
Anyways,
roll, everybody. Welcome to the lounge.
But honestly, Lucas, you remember like a couple of weeks ago, I brought you out to that taco place?
Yeah.
I may be
Dude,
going there tomorrow, but
bangin'.
oh my god, they're just too good. Too good and too
it's
cheap.
really cheap. Yeah, it's
Too
almost
cheap.
scary how cheap they are, because it's
They're
like,
too good.
how are they making profit off of this? Anyways, but yeah, it's a
Quick
good
taco
place.
tangent.
Yup.
Taco tangent.
For those of you who are listening, go buy a taco. This is not a option. This is a threat. Go buy a taco.
Tony will be at your house.
Yeah, Tony will literally knock on your door if you don't go buy a taco.
I'm like
Wow.
SCP-096. You see it, you
Oh.
die. Except for
Fair
not
enough.
really die. I just show up with a taco and I tell you to eat it or else.
Yeah, it's it's
Actually,
the most
did I get that
wholesome
right?
SCP. You just like eat. He just offers you a taco, and if you eat it, he just leaves you alone.
SCP Taco Bringer.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh god, I don't know what the number for it is. Here comes another tangent. There was like the SCP story of like the salesman, Tony. Do you know that one?
I think I do. Is that the one where it's the origin of the plague doctor that was kind of made up?
I don't remember. Anyways, I remember hearing about one that was like a dude who would constantly be knocking on your door trying to sell you something. I won't get into it too much, but it's just the wholesome version of that, where instead it's just he knocks on your door, offers you the best taco you've ever had in your life, and if you eat it, he just leaves very happy.
Yeah. And if you don't eat it, you become a taco.
Yo, you become okay. Fair enough.
You are the
become a
taco
taco.
that you are the taco that Tony brings to the next person.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Okay. Good horror story that we just wrote right there, boys. We're gonna write a. We're immediately after we're done recording, we're going to write an SCP log.
I
You
will
be,
have no part of it. I just came up with the idea.
I'm joking, but still, that is actually funny. God, I totally forgot what we were talking about now.
You were talking about League and like, or I started talking about how if you're playing with the boys and you're just vibing, then that's like the best part.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's almost like a completely different game at that point because if you're having a good time just talking and hanging out, I feel like that takes the competitive aspect out of a very heavily competitive game like League.
Yeah,
And I don't know, that's the kind of competitive, quote unquote competitive I enjoy because it's not super stressful. You're hanging with the people you enjoy. Um, so I don't know. That's my own personal thought, though. Side tangent, just since we were talking about competitive games and my recent experience with it per se.
yeah.
I'm still garbage at the game, by the way, so
Oh, still got
doesn't
I just
matter.
don't
at
play it.
League.
I haven't been sucked into it yet, and I don't want to ever be.
Fair enough.
The
You don't fall victim to the very alluring character designs, because then as soon as you start playing, you're gonna be like, "Ah, damn it! Why did I do this to myself?"
Yeah,
I
after
know.
watching Arcane, I was like, should I get into it? Like, should I play it?
I know,
But
and that's what I'm saying. I think that happened to like a bunch of people because the game just, well,
it
at
blow
least in
up
our
again.
circle, kind of blew up out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure there is people playing League right now in my friends list. Like I'm literally booting the game up
Yeah,
right now to check.
there
Uh,
are. There's at
Yeah.
least three.
pretty. Let me look.
Yeah. Okay. I think we
Do you
have
have?
one. I know at least one,
Okay.
and
See, but that's what
uh,
I'm saying. Like if you had done that same check and like before Arcane came out, our whole
maybe.
group would have been like League what now? You know?
I mean, I no. I think still one person would have done it.
I mean, maybe, but like
It's a
who
hard.
would have been actively playing League
Caden.
before Arcane came out? Yeah, true, but even then he didn't actually play it that much.
Uh,
Well, maybe not as much. I don't know. He is playing it right now, so
yeah. No.
ironic.
That was the one I know. That I always know.
Fair enough, fair enough. But anyways, yeah. So
Any
that was my little side tangent about League of Legends out of nowhere.
fair
I know
enough.
Valorant was another one that got pretty popular. That was because a lot of streamers helped with that one, though, right?
Yeah, I think the way that they saw, in my eyes, the way they saw Valorant was an updated CS:GO,
Hmm. Fair enough.
like updated graphics with Riot like leading the charge. You know that the graphics is gonna look straight out like a Hollywood movie.
Yeah, that is
And the
true. I
most
mean,
realistic
they
bananas you've ever
definitely
seen.
have a pretty iconic art style. I guess is the best way I can put it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, it's I know a lot
It's
of
not
people
like
compared it to what's it called? Overwatch. God, I couldn't remember the name for a second. A lot of people compared it to Overwatch at the beginning because of the abilities and everything.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you guys remember that when the first came out.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that. It was also an interesting like I've tried playing Valorant. It's not for me. Like
Yeah, same.
granted I'm still getting used to keyboard and mouse,
Mm.
but it like the entire thing where it's like it's something so weird to me where not aiming that like not ADSing is more accurate than aiming down sight. So I
Yeah,
was
right.
like, what? What in what universe is hip firing more accurate than aiming down sight?
Yeah, right. It's like
Apparently, last
against.
words.
Wait, what?
Apparently Valorant.
Oh, whoops. I was thinking D2.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Uh,
yeah, true. For those of you who don't play Last Word, the what is it's an exotic hand cannon, right? The one you're talking about.
Yeah, last word's an exotic hand cannon that when you hip fire, it's a full auto. It's the
Hmm.
same when you aim down the sights, but it's slower if you aim down sights. And hip firing gives you improved tracking.
Oh, interesting.
I
Dude,
believe
I
so.
have not delved into Destiny enough to actually know all the perks and stuff by heart, so that's impressive to me.
I I know a lot of them, but I don't know all of them. I probably I've probably got it wrong a little bit though.
Fair
I've
enough.
I
attempted
know it has full auto fire.
I attempted to play like D2 for a bit, but I honestly think custom like the custom crucibles that we used to run kind of ruined the game for me because
Oh, really?
Tony here would run behind with a shotgun before I was able to do anything.
Look,
Ah,
it's called
yeah.
shotgun aping, dude. You look, you can't underestimate the shotgun. I
Okay,
once hid in a corner in a round of eliminations. Get this, playing as a hunter, ran into a corner when I was the only one left alive out of my team, and all three of them consecutively ran into the room that I was hiding in the corner and got shotgunned, and I won the round because of it.
Actual monkey behavior over here.
And
yeah,
but it worked.
Okay, fair enough, but
but
still.
monkey brain.
How's
Uh,
my spring break sport? Spart.
What?
I don't, I don't words. Words are hard.
Indeed, words are hard. Um,
Yeah,
no, I don't know. Let's see.
I don't either. That's why I checked.
bruh.
What are you looking for?
He was
My spring
checking.
break.
Okay.
It's in
Dude,
April. God.
oh, gotcha. Dude, I have so many people that have absurd hours in Destiny. It's kind of nuts.
I
Yeah.
can name. I think like within our like in our extended like inner and extended group, I can name at least like two.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've got three that I can think of off the top of my head that have over 1,000 hours. So,
That
I
dang.
don't think I'm one of those. I think I'm barely over 600.
I mean, still though, even 1,000 hours is nuts. Like that's over a month of pure game time.
That I think that's close to. I think I've put in like 1,000 hours into Overwatch, like on the Xbox.
Hmm. Oh, you really? That,
Yeah, like I I played that. I think in like since 2016 as well, but I think I mainly played it throughout my 4 years of high school.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I know we did get into Overwatch for quite a while there at the beginning. I mostly fell off of it because, well, looping back to our conversation, I think the competitive aspect killed it for me a little bit, especially when quick play became a lot more competitive as well. Like they made you pick what role you wanted to be. They, put in all the requirements on what champions could be, or not champions, what heroes could be played, all that
but
kind of stuff. I don't know. I feel like it just,
requirements.
yeah, because, well, I mean, if we're talking way, way back, they made it so that you couldn't double up on the same hero.
Oh, yeah, you can only
Um,
play one as every hero.
Yeah, and then more recent. Well, I say recently, but it was a while
Years
ago.
ago.
They made it where you'd have to like select what role you wanted to
Yeah,
play.
I know. I
So,
was around the roll lock, but I I kind of like that, like
hmm.
that aspect, just because I always know I can have a balanced 2-2-2 team
Yeah, that is
because
true.
you probably know more than anyone that like in the old like in the beginning, like everyone would like you would be legitimately trying to play like get better at one of your main heroes, then you're on a team with 5 DPS.
Yeah, I guess
And
that's true.
you're like a tank or a support.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's true, but I feel like I really wish that they kept competitive or not. Sorry, I wish they kept quick play as like the really casual game mode. I mean, I understand not having like five of the same hero. I
Yeah, it's
understand
fun.
like the one hero per team, but I really would have liked if they kept quick play a little bit more open, so it could
Yeah.
be the casual, just stupid fun mode. Because I know they
I
still have it as like an arcade mode. I think where you
Yeah,
can
I was
pick
gonna
any
say
number.
that's why they have I think that's why they have the arcades for like
Mm,
if you just want to absolutely shut off your brain and go play some Overwatch, you go play uh
yeah, that's true.
arcade or customs.
I almost thought they should do the opposite, where they kept quick play as the casual mode, and then maybe put like uh, a competitive, almost training mode in arcade, where it's like competitive but not actually ranked. Does that make sense? I think
So
um, I think
so what you're saying
Siege does something like this, where they have a competitive rule set mode, but it doesn't have the actual ranking. Like you don't get any score for it, but you can practice with the competitive rule set.
Netflix modes.
At least I think it's Siege that does that. I don't know if you guys can.
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it's like
Uh,
that.
Yeah, they do.
Uh,
They have casual, ranked, and unranked is what it's called.
unranked.
So
Yes.
so like casual is like their stupid random fun mode, and then ranked is obviously self-explanatory, but then unranked is the ranked rule set, but you don't gain or lose any I don't know what they call it, but whatever MMR basically.
Yeah.
So anyways, I don't know. There's my little rant of Overwatch. I kind of lost my interest in the game though.
Fair enough. Like again, like the competitiveness of ranked isn't for everyone. Oh, I have a little tangent coming back to my RL team.
Okay,
So
go for it.
so basically, I for my entire like RL program, I am a co-manager and team captain of the R1 team so far right now.
Hmm.
So I'm dealing with all the reschedules and stuff like that. And a game a couple days ago, or not, like a couple weeks ago, I had to deal with someone calling me sleazy just because they misread a reschedule, like a game reschedule.
Okay.
So yeah, so basically, I put in a reschedule for 9:45 p.m. and they accepted it. So I was like, all right, all everything's good. We're chilling. I'm just not gonna worry about it. Then I come back, uh, or so they put in the request. I put in the request and they accepted it. Didn't think anything of it. Then on the 21st, the day before,
Hmm.
or yeah, the day before or no, the day of the game, I got a message on the website saying, "Hey, I thought," like from one of their teams, like saying, "Hey, I thought there was this move to 11:45," and I was like, I was said no, and this person, who I never met, I probably never play with again, called me sleazy, and I was
Just what?
like,
Just for rescheduling something?
no, okay, yeah, they called me sleazy because they misread the reschedule.
Lovely.
Yes, so
What were they so upset about though? Like, did they arrive at the wrong time or something?
okay, so I'm getting farther down. So I responded, "What?" I asked, "Why am I sleazy?" Because, and then they said, "Y'all asked for a reschedule to be tomorrow, and now deny it. I don't know. You tell me." Then I come back with the only thing that I requested was a reschedule to today at 9:45 p.m. My guys were good at that time, and so were you guys because you accepted the reschedule. Then I asked, "What time do you think I requested?" Like 11:45 a.m. or p.m. Then I come back with this whole thing where I kind of call them out in a slight way.
Hmm.
And I was like saying, okay, you guys can call me whatever you want, but the fact is I talked to my team about what time works best for them, and that time was 9:45 p.m. on Monday. Nothing else. When I put in requests and it's in the couple of days, but you guys accepted that reschedule, nowhere in those couple of days I requested a game tomorrow at 11:45. I don't know where you guys are getting that from.
Yeah, and
Then
didn't their team accept it too? Then didn't you say that they accepted the reschedule?
yes, they did.
So
So
what did this dude have an issue with then?
no, this wasn't a dude, it was a girl, and
Oh,
I
so my bad.
don't yeah, I mean, now you're
Dude,
fine.
even funnier. Um,
Uh oh.
just I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's funny
Okay,
that
I
people are
have
this stupid.
okay, no, Tony, the reason why I kind of braced myself for that, because I thought you were gonna come back with something kind of sexist. I don't know why.
Bro, I'm not that bad.
Okay, you're not that bad, granted, but I always have to brace myself because I don't know what you're gonna say. You're very unpredictable.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Um,
So basically this girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but she said we're like after I kind of went off at them, she said we're under the impression y'all asked for a reschedule for Tuesday 11:45 p.m. CT. We were very reluctant because that's practically midnight for us, seeing there was a miscommunication issue about that. Then I think it was their captain that came in and apologized for the misunderstanding.
Oh, really? So
nice.
they did figure it out later, but not after you got a bunch of crap for it first.
Yeah, and yeah. So basically, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call in the I'm going to request a moderator to help us out with this. Then I think he showed up at like he showed up later than when this entire thing was happening.
Mm.
And all he said, okay, this is all he said. This is Kyle from the CSL team. Thank you for handling this well. Then left.
Damn. So he did nothing then.
He did nothing. But I yeah, there's like I reached out to him like saying, hey, like what I don't think I mean he'll probably I'll never talk to him again, so I don't think he'll care.
Mm-hmm.
But where is it? All right. So I messaged him just on Discord saying like, "Yo, what's up?" And I just I started out with saying "Yo," then he said "What's up?" Then I said, "So this game, let's talk about it."
So you and me, let's talk.
Yeah, we honestly did. Like he basically said like apologize for the misunderstanding. Uh, I said my guys are still down to play. Then he thanked me a lot for trying to work this out, and we did. We played, but like
Did you win though?
No,
Oh damn.
We got swept 3-0.
Oh shit! After all that. Oh
Dude,
well.
I deserve like a medal or something for I don't think I've ever worked with like I don't think anyone that's worked with me on this was really bad, or I don't think they saw me as a bad person because they always like we always got to play, we always stuff like that.
Hey, well, I mean, I'm glad it got worked out in the end. Obviously, it's better than
Yeah.
having that
But
all go to hell because of miscommunication.
it was so stressful. I cannot tell you how
Dude,
stressful that is.
I could bet, especially because you're getting chewed out like the second you try to text them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Calling
and
me sleazy.
how dare you call me sleazy? But
I
anyway,
think I'm
yeah,
gonna take a nap in the sun tomorrow.
you do that, Tony.
Dude, it's gonna
Have you
be
just
so
been thinking about napping on the grass this whole time?
maybe.
Yeah,
Fair.
he most likely has.
Tony, are
I
you
mean,
Dude,
actually becoming a dog?
I prefer a cat because cats are so like devils, but they also are nice.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
want a cat so bad. God.
I feel like you would. I'm surprised you don't have a cat.
We don't just because our fence they get out really easily and we are pretty much an open doors type of household. Besides
That's
my room, I will keep
that's
my door
fair.
closed
That's
so they
true.
get nice.
I was
I
gonna
will keep
say
it.
just keep them inside, but yeah, you do have a pretty
Mhm.
open space.
Lucas, my door.
What do you mean?
You just struggle with it. That's all. It's really funny to have people
Oh my
struggle with my
god, yeah,
door.
that was really funny.
What?
Tony? Do you want to talk about your damn front door?
You want to describe it from
Do you want to?
from an
No,
outsider's
I need you
view?
to explain how this witchcraft works. Okay, Matt. For context, I don't know if you've ever been to Tony's place,
I've dropped him
My
off.
threshold.
but
I've dropped him off several times.
his front door, like, it's not a normal like modern handle or anything. Like his
Not
front
your
door
average front door.
is a whole ass like latch and key system where
What?
it's like, yeah, it's like a puzzle box on a door. Like you've got to like unlatch it, open it with the key, turn it, open
Yeah.
it. Like
You
it's
have
a
a
Let me ask the old dude when the door's from because he can give me an answer. I think it was 1800 something.
oh my god.
Hey, oh wait, he's not.
He's
Hold up.
actually got a door from like 200 years ago.
He actually does.
How old is the door on the front? Thank you. It was actually sometime between 1890 and 1910, apparently.
That's cap.
1910. I mean, still though, we're talking
Yeah.
a 100-year-old door.
More than 100 years, actually.
Still though, but you know, you get my point.
It's so
Um,
funny. I
it's
literally showed them all the front door, and they were all just like, "Huh?"
yeah, and then we tried to leave, and we have to like solve a puzzle to get out of this man's house.
I had them trapped pretty well, and it was like they
Yeah.
were just like, "Yeah, we die."
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get murdered that night. It was pretty funny.
That night was funny. Entire night, I made them climb my fence to go get chocolate milk with me.
That was a pretty good time. It was worth it
Specifically
though.
chocolate.
Yes, specifically chocolate
Dude,
milk,
The
Matt. It was
chocolate milk at
worth.
my work is so good.
at Ralph's.
For it. Damn. True. Everyone who listens, if ever you do, go to Ralph's for the Kroger brand chocolate milk. It is fire.
It is totally worth it. God, it is so much sugar. Like, it is awful for you, but man, that stuff is tasty.
It's like
is it that
nectar
late
of the
night?
gods.
Is that
Dude, it
late
hit
night
different.
drink?
We were playing board games and drinking
Yeah.
chalky milk. Dude, it hit.
It was so good.
Dude, you just reverted back to like 2005.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. It was so worth it, though. I don't know.
Oh.
What else did we get at the store? I don't remember, Tony.
We got chalky milk. What was it? What was the other thing? We got some snacks. I know that. We got the gay goldfish, I think. You know, like all the
that's
the
true.
rainbow
The
goldfish.
the multicolored goldfish.
Yeah. What else was it? I think I got myself some Reese's and a packet of gum.
I remember I bought cookie butter. You guys ever had that stuff before?
What?
I actually haven't. Cookie butter does sound good. I prefer eating cookie dough. Also, are you typing something on purpose?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I still have the copy
Really
pasta
cold.
on that other server, by the way.
Oh, dude, that was beautiful. You will have to send it to Matt here at one point. It was something from one of our sessions that Tony runs.
Oh yeah.
But it was really fun. But yeah, cookie butter, chocolate milk, dude, actually reverted to being a child. It was so good.
Nice.
Which is fine.
We were playing board games too. So I'm surprised we didn't get murdered though. With his door and the game we were playing was kind of like a murder mystery game as well. I'm pretty sure he was hinting at our inevitable demise, and we somehow escaped. So
I even took him on a walk through the trail behind my house where it's all dark and spooky, and we had to use flashlights.
yeah, it really was. We really had to like walk with flashlights through like a trail in the backside of his house, and we were even joking.
I know that trail.
Like we were joking with each other because it was like pitch black because it wasn't that late, but you know, like right now because we haven't hit daylight savings yet, sun goes down super quick.
Probably like
it's
8:30,
like
if anything.
yeah, it's like super dark. So we're walking at like I don't know 8, 9 maybe, and it's already like pitch black. We have to walk with flashlights. We're literally just walking down the street with a gallon of chocolate milk and cookies and goldfish. Like
you have never been more of a gamer than this.
We were absolutely gaming, which is funny because we didn't play any games. I guess a board game counts.
You were board gaming.
All right, listen,
dude. Wait. Meanwhile, it's so much fun. I walked into my work with my top hat on, and
oh my god, the outfit though, Tony, absolutely dripping.
It was literally a long sleeve shirt, my shorts, and a top hat, and that's it. And it was just
no, it was great. He sent a picture to us the other day too of like his full fit. He's got like a full suit, top hat, tie. Like,
do you have a cane?
You should. If you don't,
you should get one.
I actually do.
Oh,
do you? All right.
Yeah, I actually have 2 walking sticks.
Dude, the setup is complete.
The cane I got is from the there's a place called the San Diego Zoo in San Diego. What a surprise. I got a cane from there.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's pretty nice quality as well, yeah.
Tony's slowly just becoming a what is it? Like what era would you call it?
I think it's a mishmash, to be honest. It's kind of spread, you know?
I guess so.
I would say like 1800s.
He reminds me of like the steampunk style like aristocrat.
Yeah. I still haven't ordered those vests, by the way. I need to do that. Thank you for reminding me.
You gotta.
Lucas, in Arcane, what are the people like up on top of the world called?
I don't remember. Because I know it was split into 2 sections. It was just like top city, undercity. I don't know if they had a particular name though.
All right, is Arcane still on Netflix? I may have to go binge the show again.
Who do it
No,
again.
Watch Six of Crows instead. Lovely books.
I know the city was called Piltover. I assume I think that's the top side is Piltover, and then there's just the Undercity, which I can't remember the name of. Anyways, why were you asking though?
I was just I was honestly wondering because I can't because I was Tony when you said like it's like steampunk aristocrat. I wanted to know what the people were called in our like the people of the higher city were called because he reminds me perfectly of those people.
Yeah, right.
Look, man.
I mean, he's already got a
I was
funky
born to be of the
timepiece.
high. Oh, dude, my I have two of these actually.
Oh, do you now? Okay.
I have 2 pocket watches, yeah.
Oh my god, this man is actually
One from
insane.
Ellis Island in New York, and the other is a personal piece that I just kind of found on Amazon and I really enjoyed, so I decided to get it.
You've got like a wall full of hats too.
Yeah, 12 total. One, as I stated in our previous episode, actually, 12 total. One cowboy. One of them looks like what that rich billionaire from Jurassic Park would wear. You know, I think his name was like Hammond something, but
Oh,
one of those hats with, like
in the original one.
Yeah, like his hat's kind of got that vibe of it. I want his cane. That cane's sick, dude. Just ancient tree sap with a mosquito inside it that could kill you. Sick. I mean, he did actually eventually end up dying. So I mean,
yeah,
in the books, he died to a bunch of chompies. He like got a leg injury, couldn't get up, and then the chompies slowly ate him. It was a gruesome death, but also
what
deserved.
Deserved, but why?
Dude,
John Hammond.
Yeah, John Hammond. Yeah. Top Gear. Today we watch Hammond get eaten by a bunch of chomps.
Tonight on Top Gear.
But yeah, dude, the books are so good. The movies
I was gonna say if you're talking about the movies, he died to being stuffed out with a pillow.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the books because in the books he actually just straight up get eaten.
Nice.
Straight up just dies.
No cause of like no legitimate cause of death. Just falls over and dies.
Man just ceases to exist.
Yeah, no body. He just disappears from existence.
Do you ever just feel like phasing out of existence?
Yeah, I mean, in the conversation that we were like a part of in our close friends server was a bit heavy.
What's up?
No, never mind.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, yeah, I feel you though. I don't know.
Why are you feeling him?
I mean, I can't physically unless you figured out some kind of crazy technology to reach through screens.
Apparently, Cox is trying to do that stuff with like the virtual hug, whatever meme. It's weird.
Oh yeah, is that all the meta stuff?
Yeah, no, Meta's different. That's Facebook.
They're doing weird stuff though too.
Or Comcast. I forgot. Cox and Comcast both. We're getting doxxed again. Dislike those two.
Right. We're okay. I swear, over the course of our episodes, we're just gonna slowly reveal more and more parts about like where we live on accident, and we're just gonna slowly dox ourselves.
But it's gonna be really amusing to when the like one dedicated person just comes into town and be like, "I know who you are."
It's actually a secret ARG, guys. No, wait, please, that's a joke.
I was about to say that. What if we just turn this podcast into an ARG?
Late Nite Lounge ARG. I mean, hey, if a viewer can legitimately figure out and like comment a place, I mean, we won't confirm or deny it, but if you get it right, I would be genuinely impressed.
Yeah.
If just saying, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Damn, okay, throwing them way off. Does it sound like we live in Texas? There we go. We nailed down one for you guys. Check one state off.
I don't know about that, good sir, but you can certainly try.
Listen, it's called deception, Tony. We're trying to trying to throw them off the
Oh
trail.
my!
Let me drop my Cali accent for a little bit.
Okay,
Oh.
legit, just
Doxing us? No, we're from New York, obviously. What do you mean? No,
We just exist in all states at once.
I
that's
mean,
it. That's the lore of this podcast. We
since we
exist
are
in
on
all the
podcast
states of the
lore.
US.
We actually don't live anywhere. We're just omnipotent beings.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Slowly turns into a horror just about how we each are slowly going mad.
Podcast is just gonna slowly degrade into a horror podcast as we slowly lose our minds.
yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
I think with the lack of legitimate conversations, the more
What
of
do you mean? This is legitimate conversation. I'm kidding. We're just rambling at this point.
yeah. The point of
ramble.
rambling,
All right.
I
Well,
think we should at least call it
Battery
soon,
low.
if
we
anything.
have been rambling to our poor listeners for a solid 20 minutes now on complete random topics. Did you
Yeah.
boys have anything else that you wanted to talk about today?
No, I hit my main thing.
Fair enough. Talked about a little bit of gaming, competitive
Of course.
versus casual stuff. Tony
I
made
would
funky
think-
noises.
That's a
Look,
given.
I have one more topic, but we're not gonna do it because it's just my opinions.
All right. Fair
Those are
enough.
dangerous.
Tune in next time to find out what kind of cursed topic Tony has in mind. But for
Right.
now, I think we are going to call that for now. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode here. If you guys enjoy, please do remember to follow us. We are both on YouTube and Spotify currently. Also, we do have our individual socials linked as well, most of which are completely blank, but Matt does have some pretty killer Rocket League clips. You can see how cracked this man is.
It's a lot of it's not just me, it's from my team in our competitive collegiate matches. So
Hey, fair enough. If you wanted to see what the heck he was talking about earlier, go check him out. Links in the description of YouTube and on the main page of Spotify. But for now, I think that is everything for us. So
Yes,
thank you
sir.
guys for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.
See you later, guys.
Bye.